Well, it's September 19th, 2023, as the recording of this. And we'll be starting the day soon. Be making lunch. All right, Kitty. Getting ready to go. Right. There you go. You've got your scratching post. Over here is your two-tier condo. It's a two-level condo for cats. And don't forget about the whale shark tunnel right over here. All right, Kitty?
Wrong.
Okay.
What?
All right.
I haven't said anything about me being late. So I don't know.
All right, Kitty. We'll see you next time. Okay, sweetie. Coach Perry is not around anymore. What year was that? That was in Plano?
Yeah.
What year was Coach Perry?
Too long.
He failed you with the 69?
Yes.
Okay. He's not around anymore. He's probably not even alive. He can't stop you from anything. Don't go back to the memory of Coach Perry.
Well, I could have went to college like a normal person and have a degree.
But you don't need
But
college
you can have it, yeah, I
to be
know.
successful.
I know, successful.
Right. You don't need college to be successful. You just need you.
I'm rerouting around 25 years later. And I told my grandma that I'd make her happy. Be successful.
Well, just take it one day at a time. And this
She
what,
wanted me to be a radiologist.
what someone told me is, go out there and help people.
I help people all the time.
You do.
And then I get yelled at because I talked to these two old ladies yesterday. Well, you spent 60 seconds with her.
Well,
60 seconds is 60 seconds.
You serve people food, and that helps.
I like to hear their stories.
Right.
Totally.
And you listen, and that helps. So those are the things that you can do, right? And you can build from there.
And I did cry when I was given my so-called breakup.
Okay, but just help people and be a good server.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Who's 21 that becomes a GM? Be his freaking mother. If you're watching this, Austin.
Fighter jet going in for a landing. There's another one. What kind of jet do you think that is? I'm guessing F-22 Raptor. I don't know, I'm just guessing. It's a smaller one though. I have no idea what kind of plane, I'm just guessing. F-35 maybe. So Linda is doing better. She is doing better. It's day by day. And some people never heal, and some people do fully heal for different reasons. Alcoholism is kind of like a little secret thing, that people just kind of throw on the side. And it's common. It's been common for a very long time, for thousands of years. And you just have to realize it's just there, And I don't have an answer for it. I've been around it quite a bit. I'm lucky I'm not struck with it. But a relative of mine in my family and my grandfather used to talk about it quite a bit. They all kind of helped one another through the Depression. And it hit him during the Depression, and he used to come home, and it was a miserable thing. So I guess that story stayed with me, and I always avoided alcohol because of that story that I heard. See, stories guide us. Stories are so important. They're probably the most important thing. I mean, after all, Jesus Christ, when Jesus Christ was doing his work, he did tell stories. They're called parables. Like I said, I don't have an answer. I have to get some gas and a hot dog. Start the day. We're driving to Denton to do a cleaning. Yeah, they got cones up right there. And they're all the way from Georgia, right over here. I don't have any more answer than I do about this particular shot that I'm choosing to do on this iPhone 11. I guess just to tell the story. Sometimes I don't know what else to do but just to start recording. And then when I do that, things start to fall in place in my head. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm working on something. I'm trying to tell a story the best that I can and be respectful to others as much as I can. Which is a hard thing to start off when you start vlogging. It's hard to do that. Completely full today. There's one that just opened right there. I got cones up right here. There's jet fighters flying above. You know, it gives that effect of a war. You know, everyone's always fighting something. Fighting a sickness, what it may be. We might come back into this fighting, telling a story. Fighting Hollywood classicism. Must not see me backing up. Fighting to get some lunch. Or late breakfast. The $1.50 dog at Walmart. So it's a Walmart gas station. And the refills I thought were 54 cents, and then someone rang me up again and it went back up to 86 cents. So someone was able, one young lady there was able to ring up the refill correctly, or at least ring it up to 54 cents one time. And everybody else rang it up as like a regular drink. The drinks are like 87 cents or something. Here's the dog, right here. I don't even know how many calories this is, really. I don't know if it really matters. I'm supposed to be trying to lose weight. But one strip of mustard on it, right here. Just like that. Shown at an angle. These are the hard ones right here. A little bit of relish right here. There we go. I think it has a hint of sugar in it too. Just makes the dog taste a little bit better. And this is my breakfast. And I had a banana. I didn't show you the banana, but I also eat a banana. Sometimes it can go like months and months and months before I have like bacon, eggs, and pancakes or whatever. That's not part of my life, you know. But sometimes I'll have it on rare occasions, where I wake up and there's eggs, bacon, and all that kind of stuff. But then it doesn't always make me happy, you know. Oh well. Right there it says, "What's poppin'?" You know, like, what's Mary poppin'? This was going to be cleaning day 13 and 14, but it's just going to be clean day 13. So we'll finish that up. The 14th one, they had to cancel. I already cleaned their house. That was the one, that was a big house with all the ray guns on the wall and the upstairs kind of thing, and they were selling it for like $1.4 million. It was out in Denton, right by the airstrip. I think it was called like hidden something. It was like a airstrip or hidden, I don't know if it was Hidden Valley or, you know, it had an airport right next to it. Anyway, I think it might have been Hidden Valley. That one they canceled, so they have me scheduled again later on. So I don't know if they're keeping the house clean so they can show the house for selling it. Yeah, I think it was 16 Hidden Valley. It's on the market coming up in June on Zillow and probably other places too. You can find it. It's in Denton. Won't be doing that one today, but it did make the show. It's probably the one that says Denton on there, so cleaning in Denton. This is actually a reoccurring one. So, all right. I think this cleaning job, they live in an apartment, and it's off of like Bell or something like that. Should be getting there around 12, 11. I put down ETA for 12:15. Give you a token, you show up, and they dispense the car to you. I might could do a vlog on that one day. We'll have to see. Now, won't we? Alright, so this is I-35W, known as Denton Highway. And it leads all the way to the University of North Texas, where I graduated. That's where I got my bachelor's. I attempted to get my MFA at the New School University through the Actor Studio Drama School. But there are these people that like to get on airplanes and be terrorists and fly airplanes into buildings and kill 3,000 people. So at May time, I guess it was probably, I don't know, the end of that second semester. I stayed throughout the year, and then I went ahead and I head back to see Mom, because my mom worked for American Airlines. And eventually my mom moved to Maine, and then I moved to Maine for a while too, about 17 months. And then I moved back, and I met my second wife, where we had 3 kids together. And then after a while, I guess maybe about 4.5 years, she left when I started getting on YouTube, because I decided to make a career on YouTube. She didn't like the career choice, so she took off and took the kids with her. I'm in that transition period. So we're at 702 subscribers, and you know, you have to have more. So, but I still can make the movie, or you could say the vlog. You can call it whatever you'd like. So I sent some vlogs up last night and continuing on. So that's what's going on in my life. And I use other vloggers as kind of like inspiration and guide, because some are just so dang successful. Regardless, the vlog is there, and I'm continuing on. I'm also working on a werewolf screenplay. I did get to do another reading. Alicia, thank you so much for saying it's amazing. I'm still working on it. I do like it. I added a scene with Tim Berry, and my dream is to have Jim Carrey play Tim Berry. But it's a serious role, you know. It's about a feed worker that's a little disturbed. He decides to take a risk and eat some dry Bill Jack dog food. And you know, he's just a weird kind of guy. So later in the sequel, I might use more of Tim Berry. He may be an important role around the, you know, you'll remember that because the guy eats dog food, but he also vlogs himself doing it. It's kind of about vloggers, but there's a werewolf that goes around and slaughters them. Then there's a werewolf hunter from the UK known as Gerald Ullman III. And then John Blacksmith is from Oregon. He makes silver weaponry. And then he joins forces with him, and then they go to Barksville, Texas, to hunt down Grace Lippin, who's a mixed martial arts fighter who retired from UFC. He's living with his common law wife, Rainey Love, who is an ex-rock star. Eventually, in the end, you find out who the werewolf is. But that's only the first one, though. The sequel has to do with like the whole town turning into werewolves. I'm trying to sell it currently. I guess it's about as hard as selling a house or something. And then I get to do readings of it. And then I have other projects that I'm going to be working on after that. So, I don't know. And we'll have to see if anyone wants to take a risk. Movies are risk. You never know. But I think it's a mysterious reason why someone ends up getting to direct a movie and be in a movie and be a part of that. But I think it might, if I'm not mistaken, I think it just might come from love. Just now entered Denton County line. So I'm in Denton. Oh, Buc-ee's, we love you. We love you. Buc-ee's, we do. Oh, Buc-ee's, we love you. We love you. Buc-ee's, we do. Oh, Buc-ee's. That's the Buc-ee's off Texas Motor Speedway. There's a speedway over there. There's Buc-ee's. It's an old Buc-ee song. Go into Buc-ee's, get some Buc-ee nuggets and a refill. It's like a mall. You can buy tents and deer blinds in there, corn. When you get deer corn to feed your local deer. New homes for sale and lease at Harvest. It's the next exit coming up on this way. Treasures Harvest. Next exit. It looks like a work convoy going towards Argyle. Timer went off. Hey, what's going on, Cal? What's going on? Hey, he didn't answer back. Ponder is in 1 mile. Ponder. 1 mile. Huh. All right, the University of North Texas cares about the environment, so they use renewable energy, such as wind turbines, to power their electric grid in that area, right by A.D.W.C Stadium right there. Barely see them. See the windmills? It's called renewable energy. And the Republicans sometimes fear it. The Democrats like it for some reason. And third party likes it too. Not gonna take away my oil money with that wind energy. We might. They're all over Texas too. It's A.D.W.C Stadium. Still trucking. Oh, look. They have a Cracker Barrel. down to, when you're really making a really good documentary or vlog, boils to special people helping special people. That's what it boils down to. And that, my friend, is the army of God. It's special people helping special people. That's, that's what we should do. We should help people, help other people. Even when it comes to cleaning their house, or apartment or something like that. I think that's a pretty good thing. It's a good thing you should look forward to. If you're in a position and you're cleaning somebody's house, you're probably in a pretty good position because you have a chance to really help people and serve God, serve the Lord. Why not go the good route, Downtown Square. That's Texas Women's University. That's the dorms. Brian went there. Brian Beck. I found out he passed away. He went to Texas Women's University. Never understood exactly why. He was right next to UNT. I think he got a scholarship to it. He'd studied different things. I think probably theater and art and stuff like that. Pampered Pooch.